Tokyo?
Well, it's a bad situation at the time, but I'll be okay. Buster Douglas fought a great fight, and I'll be champion again within 6 months.
I had beaten 3 guys prior to Buster Douglas that were better fighters than Buster Douglas without training hard. No matter of fact, it was 4 fighters. One of them had, I believe, knocked Buster Douglas out, which was Tony Tucker, without training hard at all, basically for the fights. And so I didn't take Buster seriously. So I went to Japan and I was hanging out with a lot of women, had women in my room, not taking the fight seriously, not training hard. Matter of fact, I was training and one of my sparring partners dropped me. I should have trained hard. I couldn't blame anybody but myself. You know, I couldn't blame Buster. Buster trained wonderful and fought wonderful as well. But I just had a rough night that night.
Well, the loss that Mike Tyson suffered at the hands of James Buster Douglas was not just a physical loss, but an emotional loss. Who was to blame, Mike Tyson or his corner? That's the big question. So it really doesn't matter who he's facing tonight. I think this is just a reassurance for Mike Tyson himself to see what's left.
Or less than 2.5 rounds here in Las Vegas.
And given the choice of opponents, you have to believe that what the Tyson camp dearly wants for their fighter is one of those 90 seconds on which his destroyer reputation was built.
You see what's happening here with Henry Tillman, using the ring, using right at Henry Tillman because he doesn't respect Henry Tillman's rhythm.
Solid right hand by...
He's allowing Mike Tyson to trap him in the corner.
Okay, Fred, waiting to hear now who Tyson fights next. We hear that Foreman's going to fight Francisco Damiani, and possibly Tyson will fight Alex Stewart, the guy who Evander Holyfield had.
Believe that at all, because you know why? Because after I kick Stewart ass and give him a slow beating, nearly death, I'm going to take whoever's the win after that, the Holyfield Douglas fight, and then regain my title, and hopefully I can fight Ray the Ruddock or this other guy, George Foreman, before he die of, you know what I mean, rigor mortis.
Mentally and physically to fight this little guy, and here I am getting ready, and all of a sudden he gets caught. You know, I'm just about a week before I'm ready to leave for Atlantic City, do the last 2 weeks of my training. I'm prepared, the technique and everything I want to do, and all of a sudden It's changed.
When you see me take care of this guy, what's his name again, on December 8th, Mr. Stewart, then you find out. Oh, he's been talking a lot. He's been talking a lot. He's been talking a lot. He's going to be a slow, slow night for him.
We bring you back live, and we are ready now for Alex Stewart, a man who has lost only once in 27 professional fights, to leave his dressing room.
By the New Jersey Control Board. Protect yourself at all times. Like you, baby. Bogus punch gloves. Come on, come on. Come on, baby. That's right, baby.
The question, as in all Tyson fights, can the opponent maintain his poise in the face of Tyson's quickness and menace? Or will he retreat
Stay in the corner, Alex.
into self-defense?
Stay in the corner, Michael.
Stewart has stated categorically that he knows he needs to keep throwing punches to try to keep Tyson occupied. If he stops throwing, he'll be dead. Tyson lands a right and another. A shot to the body, another solid right hand. Stewart begins.
A good right hand that hurts Stewart again, but Stewart is still...
Punches. You can see how wobbly his legs are.
Something or else it's just a question of a few seconds.
That'll do it.
Well, Stewart said that Tyson was a mountain he had to climb. He just got knocked off that mountain.
I love the fight, Ruddock. I want to show everybody he's not the baddest man in the world they once said he is.
Was detoured once before. Now they are on a collision course, like two heat-seeking missiles.
One thing Tyson have is that he's been knocked out before by a lesser opponent, and he's going to sleep again.
March 18th, Mike Tyson, Razor Ruddock. Razor Ruddock died. If he doesn't die, it doesn't count. If he's not dead, it doesn't count.
His bomb. Oh, all right. Throwing a big punch. He stumbled after the punch. But then Henry Tillman in his head. Doesn't seem to care. A hard body punch by Tyson. Heading for the bell. Tyson hitting afterwards. And the bad blood carries over. Was a hurricane. Ruddock just went back. Now he's trying to get his shot. He just doesn't quite get there. There's a left by Ruddock. A left by Tyson. And down goes Ruddock. Catches breath, looking for a second win here. Groans. That body shot sounded like he hit a drum. Again, the crowd groans. Relentless attack by. He's got to get his fire going again. Warning. Oh! Tyson's promoter, Don King. Oh! In question his integrity or his honesty. A flurry. Very anxious to continue in the round 6 now, and Tyson. But he's having up close. Who continues to stay on his feet. He's been knocked down. Uppercut and then the right hand over. Oh, nice. Here comes Razor Ruddock out of nowhere. A combination by Ruddock. Up by Ruddock. A right by Ruddock. Takes some hard punishment again. A left uppercut by Razor Ruddock. That stunned Tyson. Now Tyson says no. Hit me again. And he did with the right. At the bell sound. Seems to have taken some steam out of Tyson. Ruddock coming back. Now Tyson with a big left. There's going to be an awful, ugly scene here. There's a brawl in the ring. Jacketti's under all of that. The handler Giacchetti was under all of it. Big right.
Razor, would you like another crack at it?
Definitely, because first of all, I've been in fights where I've been on the ground. I got hit by Mike Weaver where my legs been wobbling, and I came back and I won the fight. So therefore, you can't judge it by that stoppage right there, because I wasn't on the ground. Prior to that, I was on the ground and I got back up and I fight even harder. So you'd have to judge it if I was on the ground and I was out.
All right, Mike Tyson said it doesn't count unless he's dead.
Well, he's still alive, so we got to do it again.
All right, now.
How dare you talk to me like that? You should get up and kneel to me now, and I'll spare you the night of the 28th.
I'd have to say, you come in and you come ready. You understand? Because I'm going to come ready. You understand?
Okay.
Okay, you know that.
I don't know why you talk to me like that when you know I'll kill you for it. And I can't wait till the 28th. I'm going to make you my girlfriend.
Richie, look. If he goes right there, I'm not going to call it low, okay? Right there's all right. Now, you've had your instruction in the dressing room. Expect a good, clean, tough fight. Remember what we talked about in there. Protect yourself at all times. Any questions here? Any questions here? Let's get it on.
Almost just gaining. A solid right hand. Counter punch by Tyson. Very damaging. So far, a jackpot that time. And they continue after the bell. Ruddock should be smothering it. He's landing the punch on the inside. Oh, down goes Ruddock.
We have a unanimous decision. All three in favor of the winner, Mighty Mike Tyson.
Well, Mike Tyson, everybody was afraid of Mike Tyson. There's a reason everybody's afraid of Mike Tyson, because that Raider Ruddock wasn't afraid. And then at a certain time in that fight, something happened to him. He didn't just die out all of a sudden and stop throwing punches because he wasn't afraid. Something happened to me, make him feel that way. So that's how come I feel that way about them. These guys, I mean, I think they're garbage. I mean, when they mention my name, I want the veins to turn white. I want them to sweat blood, because I'm going to do damage on them.